everyone, I'm back! I came into 2017 promising to do a lot more with this channel, and I've managed to do a lot less. But let's talk about someone who can deliver on their promises. This is George Overington.
Alright, me darlings.
He's a fellow YouTuber and filmmaker. He's reviewed quite a few different things, though he does have a particular fascination with cartoons. He's looked at Valiant, Danger Mouse, Rick and Morty, and he did an authoritative series on the animals of Farthing Wood, and an absolutely superb comparison of the live-action and cartoon versions of the BFG. He's an intelligent, engaging and likeable reviewer, and I'm in no way resentful of the fact that he's both more talented and more popular than me. George recently completed an MA in filmmaking at the University of Sussex. As part of his final project, he produced Deadweight, a 20-minute short and supernatural sci-fi-ish drama. The film's premise is pretty simple. Oliver is a university professor who is mourning the tragic loss of his family. Following a visit from his friend Edward, he has this eureka moment. Determined, he returns to his lab, where he convinces his assistant Josie to help him discover the afterlife. Deadweight offers a very subtle insight into the nature of grief and the desperate search for reason and relief in the face of tragedy. Though unfortunately this premise is built upon a very real event. Deadweight is dedicated to Louise and Geraldine Clancy. Louise was a friend of George's at university, and unfortunately both her and her mother died in an accident in 2015. I don't want to dwell on this fact too much out of respect for everyone involved, though obviously it can't be denied that this fueled a lot of the film's creation. But one thing I really appreciate about Deadweight is the fact that it still manages to convey its message effectively without any prior knowledge of these events. Ian Foster does a great job as Oliver, portraying someone who is desperately clinging to whatever straws he can find. He beautifully maintains this aura of anxiety and self-delusion, while simultaneously expressing the renewed enthusiasm he has for his work. Lily Stancombe as Josie is the film's undoubted highlight for me. She has this perky charm, but also this very real awareness of the strange and concerning situation they're in. Another utterly fascinating part of Deadweight is the animated sequence, which is provided by deviant artist and frequent Headphones collaborator RockyGems. Set to some genuinely stirring music, it serves a number of functions in the film. It provides exposition, it asserts George's identity as a filmmaker, and it also ramps things up thematically. Oliver spends his days watching cartoons, trying to detach himself from reality, but he can't. It's always there, waiting on the other side of a screen. There are, of course, some issues with Deadweight. I found the character of Edward particularly annoying, though that's not really to the film's detriment. Some of the dialogue is corny, and there are some very noticeable audio issues at points. But these are nitpicks because overall, Deadweight stands head and shoulders above most student films that I've ever seen, or indeed were involved in making. So, final verdict. Deadweight is a confident and well-conceived short which showcases George's enormous promise as a filmmaker. This film is definitely recommended.